based on what we know right now, do you think that this is going to have any significant impact on MrBeast in the future moving forward?
I think the only way that happens is if somebody can find a way to tie this directly to Jimmy. But even if they tie this directly to Jimmy, as long as there is no like major legal repercussions, I don't think this really affects his bottom line. I think we've seen it too many times with YouTube. They protect their own people. We watch people do some heinous shit on this platform. The Paul brothers have been in trouble multiple times for a lot of different things, even legal issues, and they've been fine. And I think a perfect example of this is the statement by Dr. Disrespect for talking to a fucking minor. Once again, don't talk to fucking minors. But what did he say? I'll fucking be back, and you'll keep watching. And he's right. People are going to go back. They're going to keep watching his shit. They're going to keep watching his streams. He's not going to end up destitute. Even if he lost 30% of his fan base that watched him, he'd be fine. He's going to still be successful. He's going to still grow, and he's going to still get promoted, because at the end of the day, these companies only care about making money. And as long as it doesn't affect their advertisers and their advertisers aren't pulling out and running away, they're going to keep promoting these guys. And I don't think that this is going to tie to Jimmy enough for that to be an issue. I think now that he's distanced himself, he's released the lawyer statement, I think that at this point he can kind of stay free and clear from it. And most of his audience are kids, and they don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Look, Epstein stuff is swept under the rug.
That's true.
All right. That's just the way that the world is. And until platforms change, until advertisers get brought in to stop targeting children, it's not going to matter. And that's just the sad reality. Mainstream media will not touch the story. They already ran cover. What did Forbes do? They said the attacks on Kris Tyson are rooted in transphobia, not the fact that he's talking to children about his penis, not the fact that he himself said he posted nudes to children, which includes his dick, in a Discord full of children.
The other person, too, that's even more direct, was James Charles, who was sexting minors. And he's like, I'm sorry, sisters. I made a bad choice. I'll go away for a little while. Was gone for like a fucking month while his channel was demonetized, and came right the fuck back and is making money still.
The only one that I like, unless I'm just don't know, but I haven't seen anything, is Shane Dawson. That's the only one that I haven't seen come back.
Yeah, Shane Dawson went through a lot of stuff. I don't know a ton about Shane Dawson.
He was trying to make a shit ton of money with Jeffree Star. After that, he didn't really need to do anymore.
But it was right after he did that stuff with Jeffree that it came out about something with like a dog, which is weird.
But it was he had already made his money, so I mean it didn't really matter.
I guess I wonder if this is going to have any impact on the YouTube platform, like an adpocalypse type of thing, like we had years ago. I don't think so, because that is all like specifically more like none of us, here make kids content. You know what I mean? So if MrBeast, if that had any kind of impact, it's going to be on the more like younger demographic stuff, I would think. But I do agree with what Savvy and Mike said, is that we've seen way too many people. It really comes down to how the media is going to approach it. So Dr. Disrespect, I think, is going to take a massive hit. Now, that doesn't mean Doc's over or anything like that. But if you just look at things, Dr. Disrespect has already suffered worse than Kris Tyson or MrBeast, who isn't directly responsible for anything that we know of. He's indirectly responsible, but not directly, in terms of he himself didn't do the things that are being accused per se, even though he may have known. And it might have been bad leadership, bad friend, but even the commentators, these guys live and breathe off of YouTube drama. Okay. These commentators, they sit there and refresh Twitter all day long and just wait for controversy. Now you've got the biggest controversy on this platform, and most of them aren't even touching it. It's insane. And the ones that are, they're making one statement on it and they're moving on.
I was shocked Drama Alert's pushing it so heavy.
Yeah.
Because Keem is so heavily involved with Beast, but I guess because it's so Kris oriented, because apparently he's got it out for Kris for supporting that.
Yeah.
Lolly artist or whatever, if we can say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now he's already switching sides, trying to defend Jimmy. So it's like, I don't even know.
I don't know Keem. I've always said I like Keem, though. I like Keem as an internet personality because he knows how to play the game. I've always been a fan of Keem, but he 1000% is like, he's playing both sides right now on this. Like, on one hand, he's like, I don't want to see MrBeast canceled. He's done such good for the world. No, he hasn't. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, MrBeast has done good things for MrBeast and the MrBeast brand. And by extension, he did some good things, but those good things were all meant to elevate him and his brand. And that doesn't make him a bad guy. That makes him a fucking YouTuber. Guess what? YouTubers care about views, and they care about doing things to get them views. Shocking. I know, it's crazy. I don't think Beast is going to be canceled, but this has gotten far worse than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it's because Nathan was able to get those the Discord logs, and it's like, I never would imagine it would have gone this far, but then the Discord logs coming out, you're just like, holy shit. Like having full-on conversations about dick sizes with Jimmy present.
Yeah.
And it shows him leaving the Discord and everyone's making comments. So it's like, it ties him there. But again, like from being on that side, they're going to make this go away. They made Turner's video go away, their ex-editor, where I can say right now that everything Turner said in that video is 100% true. But Keemstar and everyone else made that video disappear. This is the best thing he said. This is 100% accurate. He was like, Jimmy's the person where he'll ask you to go get a pizza. So you go get a pizza, come back, he'll open it, and he'll be like, well, where's the pepperonis? And you're like, oh, shit, my bad. So you go get pepperonis, put them on the pizza, bring it back, and he'll be like, well, where's the chicken? And it's like, it's a perfect example of how he is and the way he acts. And it's like, they made that whole video like of him calling him out about like faking some stuff at the Hooters restaurant for leaving. They made all that sweep under the rug because Jimmy just used his what disease does he have? I forgot what it's called. Anyway, they made that go away.
Wow.
If you just had to guess an approximate percentage of Jimmy's audience that is even aware of all that shit, what would you guess? What would your guess be? Like less than half?
So no, like way less than like a tenth.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's like, how many? Because the only way people know about this are people who are on Twitter.
On Twitter,
that's the only place any of this is happening. If you look at his following on Twitter, I think he's at like 30 million. But even then, it's like, are those 30 million following Drama Alert? Are they following all this other stuff that's happening? Probably not.
So it's weird that he addressed it at all, because he could totally get away with not even talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, he made a tweet, right? He made one tweet.
Yeah.
I think he can definitely. I think he can get away with not making a video, not making a follow-up video. Like, he's not going
to make a video.
He won't make a video addressing any of it. He's just going to do his next viral video in a few weeks.
The one thing they messed up on, though, was not getting him and Kris to match tweets, because in Chris's tweet, he said that he was stepping away. And then in Jimmy's tweet, he said that he was firing Kris. And it's like, but that was their only mess up. But that's all he has to say. And like Beardo said, we're going to get his next banger of a video to come out that's going to break some record or something, and everything's going to be back to normal.